Am I the only person who can see how toxic Harriet is? I feel as if I've been living in a fever dream all day. I've seen so many videos about how people feel sorry for her and how she's such a great friend and Casey's a bully. What the fuck? From the moment she walked in the villa this year, I said her personality has took a complete 180 for last year, when she was constantly going off her head, constantly playing the victim, constantly crying, and now all of a sudden she's calm as fuck. This whole thing between her and Ronnie is completely orchestrated. So up until a couple of nights ago I thought, do you know what, maybe I've misjudged her. Maybe she has changed completely in the past 6 months. When Casey pointed out in the honesty challenge that she could have got back with Ronnie in December, but she chose to wait until she came back into the show, she got so defensive and told him to shut his fucking mouth. A lot of people in the comments of the videos are saying, is there a difference between saying shut up and shut your fucking mouth? Aye. There's a difference. Imagine you were telling somebody your honest opinion and he was speaking facts, and then somebody says to you, shut your fucking mouth. Do you think it's acceptable to speak to people like that? Then when Casey asked her for an apology, she was like, oh, it wasn't a big deal, it was just banter. That's how we speak to each other, we're friends. Okay, sorry. Pure fucking attitude. Obviously Casey didn't accept her apology, and when he went back to speak to her when she was sitting with Ronnie, she's acting smart. Oh, you're making a big hoo-ha out of nothing. Cast your mind back to the last season she was in. It was non-stop. Remember when Kieran says, oh, at least I wasn't second choice? She went fucking mental, she was constantly screaming and greeting, and she's got a cheek to say that to Casey. So now she's apologised to Casey and she feels like an idiot because she's apologised to him, so now she's got to blame somebody else, and obviously she chose Luca. She turns on the waterworks. Everybody's got to feel bad for her now. Fuck off. When she spoke to Luca, she says, I feel as if I've always got your back and you didn't have mine. And Luca says, well, I think that you were in the wrong. And people in comments of these videos are saying, oh, I shouldn't have said that, or I should have had her back. No. When you're true friends with somebody, you have to be honest. You have to sit them down and honestly tell them that they were wrong. I have their back, and maybe say to the person, look, she was upset, or don't speak to her like that, or whatever. But don't defend somebody's toxic behaviour. The girls in there are always the same. I've mentioned this in several videos, but when Ekin-Su was crying over Curtis and saying, oh, what have I done? What have I done? And they're going, it's not you, babe, it's not you, babe, you've not done anything. None of the girls sat her down and says, look, you and Curtis don't know each other that well, and you're acting like a psychopath and you're scaring them off. You're acting crazy. That's what real friends do. People in the comments are also saying, Gabby's so annoying, why is she getting involved? Gabby spoke to her later on and says, oh, you told Casey to shut his fucking mouth. And then she blatantly lied and says, no, I told him to shut the fuck up. I would never tell somebody to shut their fucking mouth. Lies. It's on video. And the people that are asking why Gabby's getting involved, imagine you were standing with your partner and they were voicing an opinion which was 100% fact, and then that person aggressively said, shut your fucking mouth. They'd been the bottom of the pool. If this was the first time we had ever seen Harriet on Love Island, this wouldn't be my opinion. Because since she's been in there, she's been so nice, and I've genuinely thought, oh, do you know what, she's a changed person, she's chilled out, she's calm. But because I've seen her in the last season, and I know what she's like on there, and because I know that her and Ronnie were dating, and he supposedly tried to get back together in December even though they've never been split up, and I think that this is all orchestrated, I can see how toxic she is. And she let the mask slip last night, and all the tears and all the fakeness, and I just don't understand how people can think that she's just such a nice, loyal friend. I just don't get it at all. And listen, I'm not saying that Casey's perfect, but the fact that she did say shut your fucking mouth and then lied about it, I just don't get it. And I know people are going to say Grace told Luca to shut up. That's another different video that I made another time. But I don't understand this. And you know what? This season I've actually thought Harriet is a nice person. And I think that outside the house with Ronnie, she is going to be a nice person. And I think the two of them are a genuine couple. And I think that they're going to stay together. Possibly forever. But the way she got so defensive when Casey pointed out that the two of them could have got back together is so telling to me. And I feel like the UK public are so blind. And it really explains why so many toxic people have won Big Brother UK over the years. It's as if the UK public, they just lap it up. It's crazy.